Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Rawnsley and it's Friday the 19th of June, and before we even start, as you can see, the hair is getting even longer and a disaster, so I've had to put a clip in, which is very nice. So this week's been a lovely week in the fact that we managed to go and see pretty much all our families this week. So we did a big road trip, 5 groups of us delivering home learning packs to all our families around the area on, I think it was Wednesday, and that was really lovely. Tuesday. So everybody should now have a pack, a new learning pack, which takes us up until the week beginning the 29th. If you haven't got a pack from school, then you need to contact us by phoning us, because it means that we've either not got the right address or we didn't have one ready for you. Everybody should have one, so if you haven't, let us know. So great to see you. So can I also just say the expectation is now, everybody, that you do your home learning and you email at least once a week to your teachers on your year group email address. If you don't, we will be in touch to say, what are you doing? We need to hear from you, and we expect you to be doing some work at home. This week has been a magnificent week because guess what? We welcomed back children into reception, year 1 and year 6. Not loads into reception in year 1. In fact, we've got a really quite small number. But we've got a fairly decent number of year 6s back, which is great. You can no longer come back into those year groups if you change your mind, because we now have our bubbles set. So from next Monday we'll be welcoming back year 4 and year 5 children, and we've got a good number coming in for that as well. They will be coming in on Monday at 1 o'clock, so they're doing the afternoons next week, 1 till 3:30. And if you're in year 4 and you're returning, you will come to the St. Stephen's Road gate, and that will be for a 1 o'clock opening. And if you are in year 5, you'll be coming to the community room gates on St. Stephen's Road to come into the school. And parents, you have to come with them. We expect you to come and sign your parental agreements and see where your children are going and where you drop off and where you pick up, and etc. So we're looking forward to that very much so next week. So, food, going forward, people on free school meals, I think I told you last week, from next week you'll be getting food parcels rather than Eden Red vouchers. So next Wednesday, Mr. Iqbal will be going around to all our families with free school meals and bringing you your food parcel. That will be for next week, and the week beginning the 29th, the week beginning the 6th of July, and the week beginning the 13th of July. And then, thank you Marcus Rashford, the Manchester United footballer, we are now going to have free school meal vouchers for all our free school meal families for the whole of the summer, and I'm delighted about that. So you will be getting your vouchers with just ordering them today, and it's a 6-week voucher to take you right the way through the summer holidays, and that will be coming at just before we break up, I would imagine, or around about the time that we finish, which is Friday the 17th of July. Now, you've probably heard, because you'll hear at the same time as we do on the news, that the government have decided there needs to be a catch-up programme. And they are giving monies to school. We won't know how much actually comes to individual schools for a while probably, but they are giving us money for a catch-up programme. Well, at Newby we're always a bit ahead of the curve, so we've already planned that we would like to see every single child from year 1 to year 5 in the last 3 weeks of term. So what we are going to be doing here at Newby is we are going to be giving you a time for you to bring your child to have a 1-to-1 assessment with a teacher. Every single child in years 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 will be assessed just before the summer holidays. The point of this is to find out exactly what gaps are missing and to see what we need to do to catch up with your child. Now, it's a funny word, catch up, because actually every single child has been off school, but what we want to do is maybe use our time wisely to accelerate learning that could have potentially happened in the last few weeks when we've been off. So you will be getting a text message that will say, this is your child, we expect them to be coming to Newby on such and such a date at this time, and they will be seeing this particular teacher. And that will then mean that every single child in our school in years 1 to 5, we will know exactly what they can or can't do. And using that information is vitally important so that we can then plan a catch-up programme for your children where they need it. That might be during the summer holidays, or it might be from September, or a combination of both. We are not 100% sure yet. So it could be that we require your child to come in maybe for a morning during the summer holidays, or maybe for a couple of hours every day for a week or such like that in the holidays, and we won't know that until we hear a little bit more from the government. The government only tell us at the same time as they tell you in briefings, which sometimes is a bit of a pain, to be honest, because I know as parents you want to know, and we feel a bit daft that we can't always tell you because we're waiting to hear ourselves. But that's our plan. Every child, year 1 to 5, to do a gap analysis assessment in the last 3 weeks, and we will let you know when we need you to do that. It will be safe, it will be socially distanced, it will be with a teacher who will wear PPE if necessary, but it will be very safe in separate buildings around the school. Very, very important. I need you to know that we are trying our very best. We miss you, we want you back. We're very, very, very hopeful that September will have some normality. One of the things we're also going to do is we know who are going to be your children's teachers next year, but we're not going to tell you just yet. We're going to probably send you a nice surprise video where teachers are introducing themselves to their new classes, because we can't do our usual where we do our usual sort of transferring of children and doing a bit of coordinated approach to next year up. We can't do any of that this year, but we'll just try our best. Okay, so we're now going to have a look at our Learning Superstars, and I look forward to seeing you all next week. Take care, everybody. Bye bye. Welcome to this week's Learning Superstars, and in nursery morning it's Hamza Irfan. And this week Hamza has learnt to ride his bike without stabilisers. What a wonderful achievement. Mrs. Doran's so proud of you. And in nursery afternoon it's Hani and Azia, who's been speaking so clearly and confidently when Mrs. Doran has phoned last, and she's been playing kindly at home as well. Well done, Hania. And in reception blue, it's Ahmad Zakaria, always trying his best with the home learning. He's written some fantastic sentences about different animals and created some brilliant artwork. Well done, Ahmad. And Anna Ibrahim is the learning superstar in reception green for consistently trying hard with the home learning, and especially her story writing this week. She's been keeping us up to date with all that lovely extracurricular activity she's been doing with Mummy as well. And if we go to year 1, in 1 blue, it's Barira Amin. Amazing work at home this week, Barira, for the topic of Asia. What an incredible mask. And then Khadija Shafi, 1 green. Khadijah's been one of the luckier ones who's been back at school this week, and she's been so enthusiastic and proactive with her learning. Miss Hussein is so proud. Keep it up. 2 blue, it's Yusuf Ali. Great effort in all your home learning, Yusuf, especially reading and super questioning and predicting for the Iron Man. And in 2 green, it's Irfan Rahman, enjoying working through his maths in his home learning pack. Oh, it's my favourite subject, Irfan. And in 3 blue is Mohammed Ahmad for working consistently hard and sharing his learning. Thank you. And Yusuf Khan in 3 green, again working hard and sending in his work to the Year 3 email address. Now I'm really proud of this person, Rayan Shahid. He's been in 4 green and he's been in childcare this week, and he's been brilliant. He's been absolutely brilliant. He's worked hard and he's kept our school values well. Well done, Rayan. And in 4 blue, it's Ayan Khan for trying his best with adding and subtracting using the bar model and writing sentences using expanded noun phrases. But Mrs. Shah did say, we've had a really poor amount of homework in from 4 blue this week. I think you're bottom of the list now, 4 blue. Come on, you can do better. And in 5 blue, it's Zara Khan. Beautifully presented facts about Africa. Well done, Zara. And Ayan Raza in 5 green, reading clearly and with confidence. Well done, Ayan. Now, Abira Khan in 6 blue, she came running back to school this week. She has returned so enthusiastically and positively. We're loving having you here, Abira. Well done. And the same for Zara Khan in 6 green. She's come back with this magnificent positive attitude. Big smiley face. She was a bit cold because we have to have all the windows open, but she's now got all her woolly jumpers on and feeling much warmer. Last but not least, in 6 yellow this week is Iman Merban for completing lots of home learning activities and having as a positive attitude to them. Well done, Iman. And this week we haven't done the Parent Learning Superstar because I've run out of time. So next week, please, parents, show me who I should pick. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Goodbye.